get me a gun, 'cause someone's killed this father's son. There's no rest, not for me, until your soul.
Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition, and it is time for another intuitive reading. We do have one of those, the eclipse, I'm going to call them the eclipse of the black deck, wherein the divine, I just want to tell you real quick, if you're new here, I have a lot of black cards. As you can see, I love to draw. My kindergarten skills have never failed me, and I still love to draw. So I have amassed quite a few cards, right? So there's too many. I can't possibly use them all in one reading, obviously. So what I do is I shuffle them up before camera, split them into three piles, and I use my dear pendulum to speak with the divine, and the divine chooses what pile we should use for that reading, for readings throughout the day. Whatever readings, if I use these cards, then these are the cards I use for the full day. Then tomorrow there's another shuffling and what have you. Okay. On a rare occasion, the divine chooses two of the three decks. This is one of those rare occasions. So we do have a clarifying deck. So I'm going to put some amethyst on it, along with some from negative energy blockers. Let's see, where do I have it? Where do I have it? Money could be an issue. There's another energy blocker. So the amethyst is in the middle, but I have the throat chakra, I have the blue lace agate. This is not malachite. I keep going to call it malachite. Wait, I have it here somewhere. I have it in powder form. Tourmaline, black tourmaline, which attracts negativity. So it's kind of like a bug zapper, zaps them. So we have that with the throat chakra, the amethyst, black obsidian, and we have this green aventurine, which is for money. Here we have for the heart, we have rose quartz. This is self-love, because two decks, and I have my double generated quartz. So let's get started. I don't know why I don't normally share my crystal, what I have. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to know about crystal healing. Um, I really could do a crystal workshop, but I kind of don't really, I don't know. I kind of got into crystals through wire wrapping. And when one thing led to another, and after I learned how to wire wrap, which I want to say something here. Whoever is the copycat, the person that's attacking you, I know I'm being somebody is going around using my, is fraudulently using my ID. I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut and letting them think that I don't know. I know that you're doing it. I do know. You know that? Um, but I'm not, I want you to handle yourself, if you know what I mean. It's not up to me to arrest you, to put handcuffs on you, to hold you accountable in any way. I'm relying on God. I gave it to God. I know who you are, and that's enough for me. And God has revealed to me, little by little, more and more, about other people's situations as well. And so therefore through my own story, I want to help other people. That's my purpose. And if you don't like it, well, I can't help you with that. You got to go get your own help. There's like, that's like saying that there's only one church which every religion says they're the only religion that knows the truth, but that's not true. Um, that there's only one church in the whole world and everybody should go to that church or that mosque or that that you don't make sense. So you need to stop it. Go find your own uniqueness and embellish on that while there's still time, because God is going to ask you one day, what did you do with the avatar I gave you? Share your story with me. I want to enjoy your experiences as well as sharing your heartaches. I want you to come clean with me. And if you're an empty vessel because you've been following every Tom, Dick, and Harry, God, how, where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? Well, I'll tell you, you go to the bottom floor and you've got to slowly build yourself up to where you get an avatar. Do you understand what that means to have an avatar, to have flesh? God gave that as a gift to man. And therefore to cover them and to, for primal things, of course, but that was your gift that on the road to ascension. And then this is like the little star point, and then you ascend out of the body. So if you're not even in the body, how in the world can you ascend out of the body? It's true total dissension, and it's very sad, because where you will be working, the entities that you will be working with, I know I'm doing this long, but the channeling is just coming to me. The entities that you will be working with, you will find them dumb, stupid, lazy, everything that you were on your path to ascension is what you will have to start from ground zero on. It's terrible, but that's universal law. That's the only way things balance out. And you are always in a state of flux. You are always in a state of balancing one thing and balancing another. You're never going to be too rich or too poor if you live. Some people won't take the journey, they'll take themselves out before they'll balance out, and then they have to do it in another life cycle, but that's okay too. But the person who lowers their vibration to the most evilest aspect of humanity is the one that has to start below humanity, if you get what I'm trying to say. All right. Divine, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me morning, noon, and night, whether I'm coming, whether I'm going, whether I am still, whether I'm awake, whether I'm asleep, no matter in what way, shape, or form that I need protection, it is available and always with me as needed in any way, shape, or form. Divine Source, thank you for consoling anybody who is in need at this time, as well as for the channeling. I didn't expect that to come out, but for the divine message within, without the cards, and as we move forward, that all are healed in the way, in the manner that serves justice for everyone. Thank you, Divine. Do. That was weird. I didn't even know I was gonna go there. Like it truly, I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but it came from somewhere. It came from the deep. Will and Testament. Mhm. Maybe somebody's preparing their will and testament, or something about one. Divine chose this and chose the clarifying deck too. Father's will and testament, the will and testament of a father. Father. As far as I knew, my dad was pretty much broke when company died. So if he had money, I would have, in his whole life, that would have been like him living like a pauper his whole life to stock away a whole bunch of money. But he's passed away, and that be that. Somebody alert, forgery. Somebody was forging someone's name. Not getting the loop-de-loops right. Somebody forged, said that they were your father, or they were the father of a child. What is this? Immortal. Immortal. And abuse of authority. Immortal. Something didn't die. You didn't die. So he's like, what are you, immortal? They're finally asking this person, you have a death certificate in your hand, signed by Dr. Gimme Gabots, saying this person passed away. What are they, immortal? Like abuse of authority. What are they, immortal? You know, that I could just imagine Dr. Jimmy Gumbutz. Well, oh, come on now. Or whatever, doctor. I'm just saying. A shift. So there was a shift here. Something shifted. The weight was shifted here. Someone is tripping because the weight has shifted. There was a shift. There was a rift. The weight has shifted here. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. You are loved. Okay? Someone's tripping because you are loved. That the shift is on you. That people are saying they love you. New location. New location. Somebody doesn't like when people like you. They don't like that. Like, God forbid. If somebody says they like you for any reason, they're going to bring up 10 reasons why they shouldn't. Like, and not everybody knows everybody the same way. So everybody's experience with somebody is different. And if you listen to what everybody else has to say about somebody, you may miss out on something very enriching, unless it's criminal. I mean, come on. Amnesty. Somebody wants to be forgiven for abusing their authority. They want to be forgiven because they're finding out you are loved. There's no way around it. They're finding out that people do care about you. They may not, but people do. And now they're saying, maybe there is something. Pawn. Somebody's finding out they were a pawn. They were used. They were used. They were just a pawn. No comparison. Or they tried to use you as a pawn or use a pawn as you, but there's no comparison. So that's not likely to happen. And that's a bone of contention for somebody, that somebody is not, they can't make a mold of you and replicate you. You are one of a kind, genuine. You know that new wine that's come out, genuine. Office. Somebody's moving their offices. Or an office has changed locations. Somebody in the office, you were like annoying them. Strategy. So they had a strategy here. So they built a strategy because doctor or medical group. Here we go. With the doctor or the medical group. Any day now. Any day now. So something may come from a doctor any day now. Or a medical group. Quantum reality. Something spacey. Something quantum. It's new location. A new doctor's office may open and try and get you to go. Lawyer wins the case, or something about a doctor or a medical group. Any day you may be getting flyers, or mail may be going out in different locations or and the lawyer wins the case. Some lawyer won a case here. I don't know about what. For someone, skeleton came out of the closet. That was maybe this strategy. Let me tell you, I had a lawyer once. Well, I got to tell you, I thought I hired the wrong guy. I did. He was so like quiet and laughing with the other attorney. It was something that I did when I was young and dumb, and or didn't do, depending on how you look at it, of course, the legal judicial system. But I got involved anyway. So I got a lawyer, and he was like so like calm, and I even leaned at him at one point and I said, she's making me out to be, it was a female attorney, and I said, she's making me out to be like a horrible person. And he started laughing and he goes, yes, she is, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I hire the wrong guy or what? Man, oh man, when the judge said, okay, have you finished presenting your case, presenting your case, and she said yes, my lawyer stood up, and man, oh man, Shevitz, he was like, wow, 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 wow. He was like a samurai warrior. He just like, I swear, and it's a family of attorneys. I'm not going to publicize them, but my mother swore by them. This was the grandson. That's how old the family has just been churning out lawyers for generation after generation. I think probably Sunday dinners, all they talk about is cases and law. But this man, he just like was laughing and everything else, and I had no faith in him whatsoever at that point. I knew I was innocent, but my gut just was like, oh gosh. And the other woman was like, ah, ah, with the mouth. Sometimes those people with the loudest mouths that say the most know the least. And that's what this lawyer proved. And there you got it, jealousy. I didn't even see it at the bottom of the deck. Divine full of like lessons today. All right, guys, let's see where we going. We're gonna go right to tarot since I've used it not too much. Or not too much with these cards. So let's get what we're talking about, because we'll have a clue. Maybe that's why the divine's trying to prepare you, like the preparation H. Somebody's name they start with an H. Will and testament, father. Somebody forged a will, a father's will, and they abused their authority in doing so. But what the heck? Okay, what's this will and testament about? And here we have the doctor of medical group. What? What is this will and testament about, Divine? Tell me, please. Thank you. This is money from a will and a testament. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was reaping money from this. Maybe they put themselves in a will and that they weren't even in. You don't know. Father here. Father was shocked. Somebody's father lost money, or somebody's father shocked, like something fell apart here. A father fell apart, or something about a father falling apart. This could be a Scorpio that was getting money. Forgery, marriage, institution, Taurus, marriage, documents, forgery alert about a marriage. Somebody was getting money. They're shocked that they're not getting the money anymore because somebody was alerted to a forgery, a forged document, a forged marriage certificate. This is the devil. Immortal. The devil is immortal. I don't know that I mean, it does say in Revelations that he'll be bound for 1,000 years, right? Something, someone didn't die. A Capricorn didn't die, or someone didn't die from addiction or from something they did that was demonic, or the devil didn't die. Abuse of authority. Capricorn didn't die. The high priestess, somebody secretly abused a high priestess, or a high priestessly secretly abused their authority, or somebody is trying to say that you did. I don't know. Or secret judgment, a shift in the judgment has come. Someone is tripping. Someone is tripping because they can't blindsight you. They can't hoodwink you. They can't fool you. They can't create this shift and come back to something. You are loved. Somebody here is trying to let you know they're waiting. They might be waiting for a response from you that you are loved, or they're waiting for their chips to come in with this will and testament. New location is this King of Wands, possibly moved to a new location, that somebody was waiting for them to move to a new location. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the states. And the state. Somebody here wants to be forgiven. They want to celebrate. They want to go back to something here with the judgment. They want to shift something here. Something they were paid to do, something that someone paid for or was paid to do in the past, to abuse their authority with a will and testament, has now that it's shifting maybe in your favor, somebody is aroused by that. That's their stimuli. Pawn. The Queen of Wands may have been a pawn or used somebody as a pawn. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, two fire signs. There's no comparison. Somebody's wish is that there's no comparison to them. Bone of contention. Somebody is announcing that they have a bone of contention or an estrangement, or they're broadcasting something here. Office. Somebody works in an office. Someone works in an office or from an office. They may make things like they may do data entry, something that's repetitive. So they input data in a computer. They input data, possibly with regards to will and testament. So they could be a paralegal. They could be somebody who is a court clerk. They could be somebody at the DMV, somebody who types in data, like records in an office. You see all those records? The repetitiveness of the records, they input data. What is this strategy? This strategy was to win at all costs. So they did something to affect somebody's records, inputting data to win at all costs, or because they were mad, and they wanted you to walk off mad. They wanted to make sure you walked away angry, not resilient, not nothing, but just broken. Okay. Doctor or medical group. What about this doctor or medical group? Somebody paid a doctor or a medical group to do something with these records, to look at these records. Any day now, someone's going to come apologizing to you or make you an offer. Somebody paid a doctor. They made up records. Then they paid a doctor to oversee them, to see if, like, and if the doctor said they look like, like maybe they did it to transfer like your doctor or something, your doctor's care, or some corrupt doctor. I don't know. Ask me how you do this stuff. I wouldn't be able to tell you, because to me, this is corruption beyond corruption beyond corruption. However, somehow, some way, some doctor was looking at your records and they want to apologize for something. Any day now. They want to make an offer here. Quantum reality. You're going to turn it down. Somebody who wants, lawyer wins a case. Somebody comes in real quick and says the lawyer won a case here. skeleton is coming out of the closet about some documents. It's all about this forgery here. Say they might have forged 8 documents or 8 times or lied about you 8 times, forgery, used your name 8 times, got applied for credit 8 times, whatever the case may be, they signed your signature on 8 different documents of some kind, or 8 records, 8 and 8. They signed 8 documents online from an office using a strategy, and a doctor's looking at these records. Look, someone's really embarrassed now. I keep saying that. Somebody's really embarrassed because someone that's coming in with some kind of business idea or residence or to give you money. Yeah, something is coming in very quick to you to give you money, and you're just going to walk off. You don't, you walked off once, and you're going to, because this person was BSing you, and they think now that you got money that you're going to be like so happy to have them in their lives. But let me tell you something. You've grown a whole lot since they last saw you. And possibly you were growing at the time that they were with you, and they just didn't give you the time of day to find that out. You know what I'm saying? But this will and testament crap, whatever somebody did here with this to get money, they might have done it for a father, or they something they did to a father that is shocking, because they forged a marriage document here, possibly with a Capricorn. I don't know. What is the Seven of Pentacles about, Divine? What did somebody get? Death. Oh my gosh, death and will and testament. There you have it. Death. Will and testament. Somebody got paid. Somebody got paid. Father. This father was a Gemini, or somebody who wanted to wanted somebody chosen for their daughter or their son. They were shocked by somebody's choice. The father of somebody was shocked by their choice. And so they signed something here, a forgery. What is this Hierophant about? This Hierophant has to do with something online. This marriage could be something known globally. This could be a big deal. Could be somebody who wanted somebody to their child to marry somebody who was a big deal, as opposed to a small town person, or somebody who they felt was on the rise. This could also be someone who is a tourist. This could be some forgery alert here, that something here is being recognized as well, or that something here, that somebody tried to pull a fast one. What is this devil? This devil is immortal, Ace of Wands. This devil just like is a lust bunny. They can't. They've signed some contract with the devil that has made them a lust bunny. It says immortal, like the devil. What's the deal? Trying to think of Persephone and all that. When this person wakes up, the devil comes into their body and uses their avatar. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Abuse of authority. This is a Queen of Pentacles who abused their authority as a high priestess. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have Taurus here who forged a signature, possibly. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Judgment. Somebody, Four of Wands. Some shift here with this house or this marriage, this judgment. Got somebody out of a marriage. Somebody shifted or got somebody out of a house. Someone is tripping from the past because they don't want you to see something here. They want you to make a choice without seeing what's happening to them. Somebody's waiting for something. You are loved. Is somebody want you to get them out of some kind of trouble they got themselves into for signing false documents. I don't know. Or ending somebody justice. You are loved. You're waiting for justice. You're being patient. I had a talk with the divine this morning. I said, oh my gosh, can we please just, I know some of you are younger than me, so you see it differently. You have a different perspective, and I understand that. But I'm at the stage now, I just want you to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop plotting and scheming against me. Stop thinking that I'm gonna, oh my gosh, they're gonna get the money that I stole from them. They're gonna steal the money back that I stole from them, or they're gonna get my man, or I don't want to deal with any of that BS bull. I don't. So whatever you conjuring up in your mind about all of that stuff, I don't think the collective they just want you to just do whatever you gotta do to leave them alone, once and for all. Get caught, leave the country, just do something. But stop lurking and smirking and being snarky. King of Wands, Ten of Swords. This King of Wands betrayed somebody by moving to a different location, or somebody betrayed the King of Wands by moving, just as somebody was waiting for something in court. You are loved, and now, oh, the Tower. Oh, the Tower. This is shocking that this person celebrated. They're somebody is shocked. We have here, Father, that somebody went back to somebody's father, or they chose somebody's father. What? Somebody is shocked that someone forgave someone and went back to someone. This pawn, the Fool, Aries energy was used as a pawn, or somebody was fooled, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands played the fool, or they feel like they were, or they used someone else to be fooled. Nine of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. Somebody is defending that they're smug. They're saying there's nobody like me. This Queen of Wands. I am the greatest. Whoever the Queen of Wands is, they don't want to be compared to anybody. They want to stand on top of the pyramid, looking down on everyone. Whoever this person is in this reading. Page Wands. Bone of contention is the Two of Swords. Is that you could see that they don't like you. You could see your hater. That bothers them the most, that you could see them. You're announcing that you can see who your enemies are. The high priestess works in an office. This particular high priestess, this Queen of Pentacles, who abused her authority, changed some kind of records here. She could be a Capricorn. She could be a Taurus, but she did something here to change records. She might work as a court clerk. She might work in the recordings office, Hall of Records. This was a strategy. Oh, wow. This was a strategy to bind you, or to keep you bound, or not seeing something, not seeing a way out of something. Okay? Not seeing your way out. This anger is putting somebody in jail as well. The strategy here. That's what I was going to say before. I think somebody's this could be some strategy to get somebody in jail. Page of Pentacles, or somebody here, Two of Pentacles. Somebody paid for a doctor or medical group to switch out records, switch out medical records. That's what they did. Knight of Cups, any day now. Any day now. They wanted to switch out medical records for some reason. Temperance. So this is somebody wants to apologize, possibly a Sagittarius, or somebody wants to take their cup and put it with yours. Whatever money they have, they may want to put it with you. Ace of Swords. This is someone who is rejecting the truth. They're in denial that this is happening on a large scale and everywhere. They're in denial. And this Queen of Wands is going to come rushing in to tell you that a lawyer won the case, or a lawyer wins the case of testifying against Queen of Wands, who was fooled. Either way, the Queen of Wands is very significant in this reading, whether she is the victim or the victim. But I do see that there is definitely a Queen of Pentacles to abuse their authority and maybe use this Queen of Wands as a fool. And now this Queen of Wands wants to come out and possibly tell the truth. She could be a Sagittarian, Aries, or a Leo. Fire sign feminine is coming out with the truth about how they were used. Yeah, the Hanged Man. To change somebody's perspective about what was kept hidden, the skeletons in the closet about these documents. The skeletons in the closet coming out about these documents. Somebody left you out in the cold over these documents. They stole and confused a lot of people regarding these documents that they forged. They sent them back. You were left out in the cold, so you moved on and became the Empress, and that's just the way it is. Guys, thank you for watching, and until we meet again, as always, peace.